Chapter 6, A Favour from Faye. It was difficult to see exactly what happened to the Viron. The wind had whipped everything into a frenzy. The burst of light was so powerful that it was hard to see. When the wind dropped, the Viron were gone. Only a few stray feathers remained drifting in the breeze. Kit pointed down, way below them, at the choppy sea in the harbour. They could just make out the bony figures of the Viron tumbling into the water. The Guardian began to take shape. She was an elegant figure, more human-looking than any of the previous Guardians. She smiled broadly at them. As the three friends gazed on, entranced, the Guardian cupped her hands to her mouth and sang a musical thanks. "You have released me at an important moment in history," she told them. "My name is Faye. It is time for me to join the other Guardians. We must put an end to the deadly threat that the sorcerer presents to our world. Without your help, I would have remained trapped on Yanith forever." Izzy was holding very tightly to the statue behind her. She felt dizzy and lightheaded. She knew things would get worse if she looked down. She did not let her eyes leave Faye's face. "Faye," she said softly, "I need help." Finn took one glance at Izzy and knew there was not a moment to lose. If they stayed where they were much longer, Izzy's fear of heights would be too great for her to control. "Can you help us get back down to the ground?" Finn begged Faye. "I don't think Izzy can make the climb." Faye raised her arms slowly upwards. Izzy floated away from the statue and up into the air. Both she and Faye were floating in the breeze. Izzy gasped in shock, then grinned as she realized she was floating and not falling. Seconds later, Kit and Finn floated up to join them in mid-air. The four of them drifted slowly back down to the harbour, supported on a gentle current of warm air. It was an experience none of them would ever forget. They were almost sad to reach firm ground again. "I wish I could keep that power," said Kit with a grin. Faye's next words brought them quickly back to reality. "There is a great conflict ahead," she told them. "We must all prepare for it. The Guardians are a mighty force, but you three are also going to have a huge part to play. The sorcerer has stolen 3 things from the Guardians. We will need to retrieve them. Their powers will be the vital key in the final battle." Faye rose again into the air just above the harbour. "We will meet again very soon," she called down to them. "Stay strong, my friends, and be ready. The time for the final conflict is very close now." The 3 friends bid her a warm farewell before sitting down on the harbour wall to gather their strength. Finn looked at Kit and could see the excitement in his friend's eyes. He saw the strength in Izzy as she breathed deeply, calming herself for the next part of the quest. He had a tight feeling in his chest. It was time to be strong. The battle was coming.